Hello and good morning from Paddling Places, Florida. Today we have just launched from the docks at Shingle Creek in our adventure for checking out Makinson Island. Now that's about 4.5 miles from this point right now. So we're just getting the intro started here, and we'll be taking some photos and stuff like that as we move on down the creek. And once we make it to Mackeson Island, then we'll key in with the big video stuff and start seeing what's all there. So we'll see y'all in a little bit. A lot of people have inquired what video equipment I use for these events. So I'll do a quick rundown. Today is, being that I'm going out to an island, I actually have more than I normally carry with me. But let's run down. I got the scenes that you're looking at right now is being shot from a PicTech GoPro clone mounted on a WG 3-axle gimbal. That's why the shots are so stable. The intro shot earlier was done on a GoPro Hero 5 Black, and with that I used the Remo remote control to be able to voice activate it from long distances. The wildlife photography is being shot with a Sony A77 Mark II with a 150 to 600 lens. Now anybody that's familiar with the Sony A77 line knows that it has a 1x and 2x, or 1.5x and 2x extender built into the camera. So when I go 1x, so it's I can go out to 1200 at 1x, and then I can go out to 1800 at 2x. So 1800 millimeters, you've seen a lot of my shots on previous videos of the eagles and stuff. They're a long way away from where I'm shooting. I'm shooting from a kayak. They're in a tree probably 100 feet up, and I'm out probably 150 yards when I take those shots on the water. Depends on where they are, but the ones that I've been shooting lately, I'm out about 150 yards, and then they're up roughly 100 feet where their nest is. So that's what I do for the nature shots. Some of the other shots, I use a Canon SX, and I think it's an SX60, I believe. I use that for two purposes. One, I use it for a video, for taking video off a tripod, and I hook, being that it'll handle an external microphone, I use a lapel system, and I use that, which will be done on Makinson Island today. I'll have that camera mounted on a tripod and using the lapel mic system to give quality audio and get those shots. And then I'll be using the GoPro and the PicTech during that photo shoot. So that kind of gives you an idea of what equipment I've got with me. My basic equipment is the 3-axis gimbal with a PicTech clone, extra batteries for both, and mounted on a Yak Attack pole, I have the GoPro Hero 5 Black. We just went under Highway 17, heading down to Lake Topakakalaka. I hope I said that right, probably not, but Lake Toho for short. Now this particular paddle is taking us down to a wildlife refuge that's on an island. And we're going to be doing some shoots there. We'll be getting some nice video and take a look around and see if it's something that I'd recommend on Paddling Places Florida. So hey, we'll be back in a little bit. We got another mile or so to get to the mouth of Toho, and then we'll be heading towards Makinson Island. So we'll be back in a little while. Now the island you see over there in the screen, closest to us, is Paradise Island. Makinson Island is straight ahead for about 2 miles. Today finds us out here at Mackeson Island. From the docks at Shingle Creek, that's where we launched from today. So it's 2.3 miles down the Shingle Creek, and then the rest of it here to Mackeson Island. Mackeson Island's got some really great history, and it also has got some great camping facilities by permit only. And the paddle itself is, you're looking round trip, you're probably looking at 7, maybe 8 miles total. So if you're a beginner, I would recommend that you are able to do an 8-mile paddle. But other than that, except for when you get into the motorboat traffic wake, the rest of it coming down Shingle Creek is a breeze. It's wide open now. Irma has been all cleaned up. So the Shingle Creek is really clear. So what we're going to do now is go get some photo shots here and some video of the area. And so we'll be back in just a minute. There's some great vegetation and beautiful stuff laying out here. Mackeson Island, the way I understand it, was going to be like a animal theme park thing that didn't come to fruition. And unfortunately, a lot of the animals are still out here. I just talked with Kyle, one of the local campers here, and he was telling me about a herd of bighorn sheep out here, which is kind of cool. Or sheep or deer, I'm not sure which one it was. One thing cool about this place is that it has overnight camping involved, and you can only get to this place by boat. It's permit only camping, and look at this campgrounds out here. I mean, it's primitive tent camping. They got a lot of trees and foliage, and it's really beautiful up here. And look who I ran into out here, Rodney Rogers Outdoors.
Hi, I'm Rodney Rogers Outdoors. We are on our annual camping trip at Makinson Island right here in Kissimmee, one of the best spots, in my opinion, in the state of Florida versus the beach. That's our first pick. Now check this out. On our website, you can see us hunt, fish, offshore fish, inshore fish, kayak like Dale does. We pull in the whole realms of what Florida Outdoors is. I'm so glad we met Dale. I'm so glad we got to hang out with him and he got to see a little piece of our world. Dale, thank you for stopping by.
Now this is by permit only, is that correct?
That is correct.
And how is that attained? Because I don't know.
Osceola.gov.
Okay, Osceola.gov. And then you can go the full weekend. I mean, how's it work? 1 day, 2 day, whatever?
By night. Or maybe night you want to...
Well, last time I was on Lake Toho, I had my 15-foot inflatable out and a 15-foot gator came up right alongside of me.
Hello.
Yeah, I qualified for the Olympics that day.
Yeah, congratulations.
I'd have got a gold, there's no question. But he just looked at me, I looked at him, I went that way and he went that way, and it was cool. All right, guys, that kind of ends our adventure out here at Paddling Places, Florida. We met Rodney and his crew out here, which was awesome. We're going to go ahead and paddle back and go back up Shingle Creek, and then we'll finish up over at the docks at Shingle Creek and wrap this thing up. So we're going to hopefully see some nice wildlife out here, everybody get some shots and some nice video clips and stuff like that. So, hey, we'll see you in a little bit. Well, here we are back at the docks at Shingle Creek. We made our total run. It was 7.2 miles round trip is what it ended up being. We launched from here at the docks at Shingle Creek. Then we paddled about 2.3 miles right to the mouth of Lake Toho, and then the rest of the route over to Makinson Island. Now, Mackeson Island was really cool. Met a lot of great people there. We hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you on the next one.